Not a single space open I can park in up here. Oh, well, that's life. Throws your curveballs. So now I got to sit here and wait once again because of overlapping shifts and things like that. But if worst comes to worst, I can always take a jaunt over to the other lot and park there. But yeah, the reason why I didn't want to title something Doctor Who News because we don't really have a whole lot. We're still waiting on the word for Series 3. We know, of course, Christmas special's coming up. Um, Supposedly there's going to be a commercial or trailer on Disney Plus for the Christmas special on the 5th. That's what I keep hearing. So I'll have to keep our eyes and ears out for that. But sometimes I just don't like titling something Doctor Who because, like I said, we don't have any news for it. Getting info out of Bad Wolf is very, very difficult. Um, it took a while to, you know, get reliable contacts and all that inside of Rothlock when it was there. The show was there. And Bad Wolf is clamped down like freaking Area 51. It's like, well, Doctor Who Magazine's out, yeah. Moffat talking about this, Moffat talking about that. But the problem is, though, as I said, I think in a previous video, he's already pretty much given away the whole plot. It was like, so in his case, it's like, dude, you just basically told everybody what it's going to be about. And of course, the Star Seed, we've already had a leaked rumor that the Doctor and this new character, Joy, is going to be at the edge of Bethlehem. So that pretty much tells you what the big mystery is. It's going to be, the Star of Bethlehem. And, well, yeah, because, they should have a trailer for Series 50, or the next series, because it's been done and in the can forever. It's like, they should have a trailer cut for it. The only thing disturbing me is the fact that I may just be being an alarmist, but shooting for the new Fallout series allegedly started last month, and yet Ella Purnell is still doing Instagram videos and all that, and is talking about some other show she's on that's been renewed. And it's like, please do not tell me these guys are going to be stupid enough to, not include any of the characters from the first series. Oh. Now I know Kyle MacLachlan's been seen, you know, getting his hair done for Fallout Series 2 and all that, because that was posted up on Instagram. But it's like, please tell me you're not going to, just ditch Lucy, the Ghoul, and everybody else and try to, do a whole different season. Because unless the writing is Dino Supreme, you've set these characters up. You've left it kind of on a cliffhanger as to where they're going, because they're going to New Vegas. But you never know with these series, I kind of knew Fallout was going to series. If you go back and read the contract deal, it was going to happen. I'm just dying laughing at some of these guys who are still whining and complaining about canon details. Dude, this guy delivered. These guys, the whole gang, delivered a video game based. You've already seen Vista House. Give me a second. If you watched the Vault-Tec meeting in the last episode, Mr. House was there. That was the guy sitting behind the Robco sign. So it wouldn't be too difficult to assume that, they're going to play around and say, yeah, Mr. House did survive. Well, Mr. House actually survived the war. He was in some kind of chamber, but it wasn't as good as the cryo chambers and all that, if I remember correctly. So he wasn't in as happy a good a state when you find him, if I remember correctly, in Fallout New Vegas. I'm just going based off clips and lore I've seen and read because I never got past the first few minutes of New Vegas. I don't get it. I don't see what the big appeal is. You know, it's once you've gotten a taste of some decent modern graphics, you don't want to go backward. Okay, it's just. Well, I know they updated 76 again. Great. I've got a leech. He's sitting there waiting on one of the spaces to empty that I need. You bugger. Uh, it's like, dude, you can't sit there all day. Because that's why I'm parked where I'm sitting right now, because I'm out of the flow of traffic. Right now, he's blocking traffic, hoping for a parking space. It's like, and pretty soon I'm going to have to basically just go over to the other parking lot. And I got here earlier than normal. All right. But yeah. So you've already seen Mr. House in Fallout, by the way. Um, no, it's just we're so busy here and all that. There's only a handful of people I even talk to in this whole building, and that guy is still sitting there. He's got a truck up his butt. I can't do that because I'm like, other people can park in other places down there. But of course, I'm going to get this space. Ha 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 ha. That's right, move, bugger. Yep, because the space emptied. You dick. The problem is there's a lot of spaces over here empty, but I can't park there due to, parking rules. So this guy is just being an insufferable prick. I'm sorry, no. Now you're blocking traffic again. I ought to drive through there. Get out of the way, butt face. Oh. But I'm waiting for that space to open up. Dick. Well, I'm going to go over there and see if there is anything now, but I doubt it. Hang on. I think I just saw a few people leave. Yeah, this sucks. It really does, because now everybody's a cutthroat out here. Like, if they get into a space before you do, they feel like, I am pirate, I stole your parking space. Go to hell. Oh, I see what he's doing now. Now he's going to sit next to the space. Once again, blocking traffic. But they don't care. Oh, well, there's nothing down here. I love this. This is ridiculous. But the company don't care. It used to be we had shifts set up so that these kind of things didn't happen. But now they just don't give a damn. Like there were spaces over here right up front, but I can't park there. I'm probably going to wind up going to the other parking lot this morning because we got Dingleface over there. I know he's on my shift, and he's going to snatch that space the second that car moves. All right, but once again, streaming series, as I brought up before, have become a major league pain in the ass. And the reason why, like right here, there's a space right there, but I can't park there because it's not, well, it's right next to the handicapped space, but it's not. My car will be tagged. streaming series are gotten to be far, far more complicated because companies want to see now how your show does over the long run versus, you know, just, the overnights. Because overnights don't mean anything anymore. People can come back to a series later and discover it, and then the streaming figures go up. Hang on, I'm going to sit here a minute. So, sorry I had to do this again, but things are getting pretty complicated here. I don't know. The problem is I don't want to get invested in another Star Wars series because I never finished Clone Wars. I don't think I ever finished Rebels. It's just... especially after, somehow mysteriously Ahsoka survives an encounter with Darth Vader. I got tired of that crap that everybody now has. I'm not kidding. It's like the minimum requirement now for every hero's mantle is a piece of Darth Vader's mask, because Darth Vader's become such a damned wuss that everybody can just walk up and kick his ass. Just because Luke Skywalker got away with it, now everybody can. But Luke was his son, guys. He was, Anakin's direct offspring. That's how he got away with it. Plus, he had a lot more training than they showed you in the movies. He didn't have 5 minutes of training and lived in a junkyard, but somehow makes you able to fly starships and all that stuff. But which is why I die laughing when people say that Rey Skywalker, well, I don't want to say, when they say Rey is not a Mary Sue character, I was like, guys, that's a Mary Sue character. She had little to no involvement with anybody, but now she knows how to fly a starship. Especially an old Corellian job, which is not like flying a snub fighter. And wait a minute. And unfortunately, I don't think that was the guy that was in a handicap space. Now there's people finally leaving. I'm just going to probably end up going to the other lot. I can't park here. This is not a handicap space, therefore I cannot park in it. I know, you're all bored as shit. It's like, what is he talking about? That's why I didn't want to include Doctor Who news on today's title, because great, I think all these cars are going to be here till long after my shift starts. Except for the one who left that Dingleberry Butt Fungus Weasel Goober was blocking traffic to get. This is ridiculous. But as I said before, we're supposedly getting a trailer for Doctor Who coming up on the 5th. So very, very short time from now. And once again, here comes somebody in the wrong lane because they suddenly think that they're entitled to do this. Like this is the loading zone at the airport. I'll give him a little room. Well, looks like I'm heading over to the other parking lot. Because here's another one of the cars I know that the second a space opens, they're going to steal it, or they're going to do anything they can to ram you to get it. I'll be strolling in late, and I'm going to tell them why. It's kind of sad when I'm here early every morning and I can't get a parking space in the handicap area because of the fact we got 2 shifts coming in and going out, overlapping. I'm burning more gas here in the parking lot than I did driving here this morning. Ah, well. So once again, folks, yeah, Doctor Who magazine out today. Well, here's a key tip I can tell you before we sign off today, and I found this out the other day, because it's funny how you find stuff out later on. In the sequence with the loading zone voices in Airplane, the two announcers that are doing, the white zone, red zone, thing, are actually people who had done the announcements for Los Angeles Airport. They were hired for the movie. And get ready for this to make you die laughing. They're also married. They were also married in real life. I died laughing when I heard that one, especially when they pulled off the argument in that particular segment. So, yeah. So not only were they actual voiceover people who did the voices overs for the actual Las Vegas, Los Angeles airport. Yeah, they were the actual announcers for Los Angeles Metropolitan Airport, but they were also married in real life. I'm sorry, I get a giggle out of that. I almost lost my tongue there. Well, folks, I'm going over there a lot. Everybody, please take care of yourselves. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one, everybody.